Good morning and welcome to our July 11th morning show. It's pretty clear what we'll be talking about a lot of the show this morning, but I do want to introduce myself. My name is McHugh David. I'm publisher and editor of the news. We're on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You can check us out on all of those platforms. We are also doing this live, but we post these online as well as our podcasts with audio and video. www.livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. Those are free for you to listen and watch if you prefer. Mainly listen. If you're driving, please just listen. We do have a poll about the time of this show, whether or not people want it in the afternoon or in the morning. Currently, we're doing it at 7:30 every morning. Right now, about 75-80 votes. Looking at the afternoon. Please give us a vote, let us know your voice, or comment on this video, and please give us a like and a share if you find it valuable. First, we're just going to talk about what is called Invest 92L, which is low pressure system, but really what people have come to know it as is Barry. This was a interesting low pressure development in Georgia. I had said Tennessee the other day. It was actually more in Georgia. Swept down into the Gulf, starting to gain steam. They expect it to become a tropical instance or a tropical storm sometime today, maybe late tonight, and then it will move westward and come up into Louisiana. That is the current path. That could change. There's a lot of factors going on there, but please stay with us or watch your local meteorologist, and there'll be constant updates coming out from the National Weather Service about it. It is expected to be slow moving. It's going to be about a Category 1 hurricane. It's already caused problems in New Orleans, and it's expected to drop a lot of rain. Now, listen to all that verbiage. Expected to, projected. We're really not sure yet. There's a lot of movement in the air, and what that means is there's a lot of pressures. Different pressures moving around that could shift the path at any moment. We all remember Harvey in 2017. After 2016, we thought it was going to hit us, and then it ended up hitting Houston, which is 300 miles away. So please keep an eye on it, but please prepare. Local officials are asking that you stock up on things that are appropriate for a hurricane: water, bread, those sorts of things. Also, please try to keep your drainage areas clear, your ditches. Throw away your trash, pick things up that could float away and block culverts and ditches. Try to keep your area clean. There's going to be a lot of rain, potential for flash flooding if it comes this way. I know the current map or rain gauge that I see shared a lot on Facebook and social media right now is Jay Grimes looking like he's about to fall out. And behind him it says that we're going to get 20 inches of rain in this area. No one knows that for sure yet. Those are estimates. We will be staying on top of it as that moves forward. So now into the regular show. Your traffic today, delays have started stacking up at O'Neill and Sherwood on I-12 going west. Small delays after the 10-12 split also going west. Short delays, not probably your normal traffic flow on Highway 64 heading into Central, and short delays 190 in Denham Springs at 4-H Club Road. Weather today, currently 77. The sun's out right now, and it's probably going to stay out until this afternoon. That's when the rain is expected to start. As mentioned, New Orleans had a crazy day yesterday. It is expected that we might have something, maybe not some water spouts and things like that, but we're going to start getting some afternoon showers through the weekend. This storm is supposed to affect us through, Monday or Tuesday. Really, it's supposed to be leaving about Monday afternoon. Give and take, we get a nice reprieve from the heat. Saturday is a high of 79, low of 72. But it is going to rain on Saturday. It's going to rain a lot with some rain, wind, and thunder. Jumping into your headlines for today. The feature for Thursday's paper, which is now online, is about the airport, the executive airport that's being built in Satsuma. They had a public hearing in June about Phase 1, which is environmental impact. For most things, there was very little environmental impact. It's a 242-acre tract that was donated by Gary Lewis. I'm sorry, our air conditioning is broken, so y'all going to have to bear with me. I'm going to be squinting a lot. A 242-acre tract that was donated by Gary Lewis, who himself owns several planes. And the Livingston Parish Executive Airport will be used to service local folks who own planes. There's about 53 of them. It's a mixture of private ownership and company ownership. But it will also be used for first responders in the event like the flood where we can't get supplies in because all the roads in and out are blocked. It can handle small planes only. It will not be cargo, industrial, anything of that nature. And there is a helicopter pad as well. It will affect wetlands. I mean, it just will. You're hard pressed to find 242 acres in Livingston Parish where wetlands is not affected. They will be, once they submit their final report, they will be forced to mitigate that, and we will be on top of it. The master plan meeting had another gathering, or master plan committee had another meeting last night. The Mark Harrell, who they hoped would show and talk to them about grant funding for the master plan, was sick. He could not make it. But currently, they're looking at about $225,000 to $250,000 to update the master plan, which they're hoping they can do with a grant. The secondary issue there is a master stormwater and drainage plan for the parish, which is an extra $250,000. So they have issued a letter to the parish council saying that they need funding, and we'll probably see them talk about that. Would be the parish council talk about that tonight, Thursday, and we'll get to them in a second. But they also are inviting Mark Harrell back to try to see if they can get funding. At their August meeting, which is August 6th, they will be inviting the head of the chamber and the head of the Livingston Parish Economic Development Council to come discuss, talk about potential funding for the Economic Development Corridor, which is part of the master plan. The Parish Council meets tonight. Road program is on the docket. Still no solicitation ordinance. I think I'm waiting to hear back from Mr. Scooter King. I think they're waiting for word back from the sheriff as to, cost of enforcement and those sorts of things. So they'll, as soon as they're ready for that, we'll jump on it, just like everything else. But sewer is back on the agenda tonight, as well as grinder pumps, which are it's just a lovely discussion. Mike Lockhart was a girls soccer coach at Walker, and then he left, and then he came back. He was a volunteer coach. He's now passing on the reins to someone else. You can read all about Mike on our website. Former Denham Springs star Cade Doty is having a very good, I guess you can say, post high school. He's just doing very, very well in the Ripken League. He got 3 hits in the All-Star game. That story will be live coming up soon. You can find it at www.livingstonparishnews.com/sports. At Southeastern, 2 Livingston Parish natives, Parker Berthelot from Denham Springs and Shuliar Ramsey from Springfield, won 9 awards at the Society of Professional Journalists Annual Region 12 Conference. And this is for their Southeastern sort of TV channel. It talks about everything Southeastern. Very cool story by David Gray at www.livingstonparishnews.com. It's in our lifestyle section. It's $5 a month. If you're having trouble staying logged in, please let us know and we'll help you out. You can also sign up at $7 a month for our e-edition. Getting back into Invest 92L/Barry, just a reminder that current paths are all predicted, projected. Not really sure where it will go at this point. We'll be keeping an eye on it. Expect high rain totals in the area. Even 8 inches over 4 days is a pretty high rain total. So please keep your culverts clean, keep your ditches clean. Try to pick up anything that could be washed away because there will be heavy wind as well. Probably late Friday going into Saturday. And just please be careful out there. Your traffic today, same thing, delays on I-12 heading west, delays at the 10-12 split O'Neill and Sherwood. Delays on Highway 190 at 4H heading into the, pardon me, heading into Baton Rouge, and delays on 64 heading into Central. Wrap up on the weather, 77 degrees, high of 94. We're looking at PM thunderstorms, or afternoon thunderstorms, if you will. Tomorrow we should expect to start feeling the effects of Barry with some rain. Saturday wind. Expected landfall is Saturday for Barry. Again, we thank you for joining us for the Livingston Parish News Morning Show here on July 11th. We do ask that you go vote on our poll about when you would prefer the show to occur, morning or afternoon. We are also, you're watching us on Facebook, or maybe you're watching this video later. If you're watching this video later, we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning, probably with some updates on Tropical Storm / Hurricane Barry.